getting the ball to the rim.
Rozier the pass the ball. Back to Rozier. Pass the ball. Drives to the hoop. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Spurs trail by 5. Jones in the post. Rozier defending. Outside Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Jones looking for an opening. Outside Collins. Pass to Roby. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Really left alone that time.
Yeah, the shot from Richardson looks smooth and effortless. This team did a nice job setting him up there.
Here's Williams. Ball from long range. And that one released in time, but no good. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Hornets lead by 3. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
McDermott in at the forward with Johnson as the other. Devin Vassell out there with Richardson. And it's Jang in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Richardson the pass to Vassell. Down low. And finished off by Jang.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
And Greg Kelvin Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Greg Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Now here's Hayward. He has 5.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Richardson on the wing. Sinks the triple. Richardson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Ball is so smart with the ball in the pick and roll situation. Already handles these sets like a 10-year vet.
quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jang finds Richardson. Here's Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Jang. Roby comes in for Keldon Johnson. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for McDermott, and Jones subbed in for Josh Richardson. Now, here's Ball. He's got 8. Now, Washington to the inside. Unloads. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Hayward.
Yeah, you can count on Hayward knowing how to get physical inside. Muscles past the defense and gets his shot.
Pirtle against Rozier. Outside, Jones. And Hayward with the block.
Boy, that's excellent defense from Hayward. He did a nice job challenging and got a hand on that shot as a result.
Here's Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Williams with the block.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Pirtle. Passes it to Roby. Out to the right wing. Jones against Ball. To the paint. Here's Roby. Banked in off the glass. Roby's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ball dishes to Hayward. Ball feeling it out a bit. Hayward with the ball. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Spurs out in front, up 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half. Both of these guys playing at their peak in this one.
Speaking of peaks, Kenny, you think I can climb Mount Everest?
A decade ago, maybe, because you're about as big as Mount Everest, so it would take you one step.
I would hate to be the Sherpa that has to carry Shaq up to the top.
Kenny, what's a Sherpa?
Me, I have no clue.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
You look at the play of their bench, this second unit is doing exactly what coach is looking for. It's a luxury to have this kind of support.
I mean, I know we talk about team depth all the time, but that's been the difference tonight. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Tipping off the second. Second half, here's Steve Clifford's five. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Hayward can hit. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Here's Purtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back to Richardson. From deep three-point range. And the dunk by Purtle.
And Purtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now, here's Ball. And good that time. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed.
Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Hey, when Poeltl gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Richardson against Hayward. Williams a screen on Jones. Left side, Ball. Washington kicks to Rozier. Just 4 to shoot. And there it is for him. Rozier's got 6. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
San Antonio calls timeout. Now for San Antonio. Collins checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Doug McDermott in for Vissell. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Johnson, the pass to Richardson. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 13, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. 5 to shoot. Rozier the pass to Williams. It's hauled in by Richardson. San Antonio leading by 3. Rozier with the steal. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 5 points so far.
Well, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there. For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Roby, he's checked in for Johnson. And Keita Bates-Diop's subbed in for Richardson.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
San Antonio leading. Outside, Jones. Here's Roby. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists tonight.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And it's Rozier missing. Spurs leading by 4. Inside, here's Roby, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Williams passes to Washington. 2 points. That one goes. 7 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And no good on the shot. Trying to follow through after the contact, but he'll shoot 2 at the line instead. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Vassell, he's checked in for Jones. On the free throw, no good. Terry Rozier, that 2019 sign and trade, changed his career.
You know, going from Boston to Charlotte, Scary Terry got an increased role with the Hornets, and sometimes that's all a player needs. He became a starter there, doubled his scoring average, and it was really a hand-in-glove fit for Rozier.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Rozier, and the rejection by Jang.
And this is something you'd like to see more of from Jang, given his size and wingspan.
Rozier for 3. Roby with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And there's the pass to Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Stay aggressive.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. San Antonio leading by 9. We've got Josh Richardson. Also Devin Vassell out there. Keldon Johnson is out there with Pirtle. And it's Roby in at the 4th spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Williams passes to Hayward. And here's Richardson. Pirtle trying to get open. Richardson, no luck. Pirtle with the steal. That one goes. Count it. Pirtle's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio. The Hornets shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Williams up on top. Pass to Rozier. The 3. Williams trying to break free. Roby with the rebound. Roby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Richardson. And no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
They get it back. Williams against Pirtle. Williams a screen on Richardson. 4 on the shot clock. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Jones checked in for Roby. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hornets. 11-point game. Here's Ball. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Jones finds Vassell. Pirtle. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Now Rozier. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Washington. And Pirtle sends it back. Rozier with the steal. Williams with the ball. Jones covering. Williams passes to Washington. The kick out to Williams. Dishes it to Hayward. Rebound San Antonio. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Jones. Here he goes. Baseline jumper. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, and I like guys when Pirtle gets into a groove and demands the ball. I mean, he's extremely dangerous when he has the hot hand going.
Ball, the pass to Washington. Count that one. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're in front by 11. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. Here's Vassell. Shoots from 14. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Washington. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Vassell. Offensive rebound. Johnson's shot is off.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And it's Washington missing. Spurs leading by 11. To the middle. And there's Richardson on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists now in the game. Rozier for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the three-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for San Antonio.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against the Hornets.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jakob Pirtle.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Vassell, no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Pass the ball to the wing on the left.
Running my pack. Some lame bro all in my way. Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise, ain't big enough. Wildin' on a boat on an island. When I better make him throw the tile in. One, I'ma have my fun. Teacup, I can fit in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it y'all built like me? I run probably how I gotta deal with Nike. Beefin', you just mad we ain't speaking. And I'm the one that put the roof where you sleepin'. Phony, I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
And great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson. And with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season setting the all-time record for head coaching wins. Also was selected as one of the 15 greatest coaches in league history. No surprise there. And Brian, with 5 championships and a gold medal, to his credit, he is in the conversation for the greatest NBA coach of all time.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Philadelphia 76ers. Here are the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Rozier are the guards. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for San Antonio, Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Jones in at the point.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Johnson with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Jones against Ball. Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. Picked by Pirtle. Johnson passes to Pirtle. The kick out to Richardson. Just 3 to shoot.
Super assertive on the offensive end. Something Josh has worked on, and it's paid off.
First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Josh Richardson. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
I mean, a ferocious athlete. Josh Richardson has also proven to be a terrific 3-and-D guy.
And he sinks the second. On the wing, Rozier. He's guarded by Vassell. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. Pass to Jones. Now Richardson. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Jones against Ball. And Ball throws it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
So it's San Antonio now. The Hornets making their last shot. Outside Johnson. For some of these players, this opening night will be their first. What's your advice for guys making their NBA debuts, Smith?
Well, B.A., first of all, enjoy it. Really, tonight is going to go by fast. You have to slow down your mind because it's going to be racing.
Here's Rozier following the bucket by the Spurs. The shot no good. Nice D from Vassell. Outside Richardson. Knocked away. Pass to Vassell. Back to Richardson. Shoots over Hayward. Hurdle. It's good on the putback.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Jones. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Hayward outside. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
San Antonio leading. Outside Jones. Pass to Collins.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Now here's Plumlee. Here's Rozier. Chalk up 2 there.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Jones finds Collins. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Pass to Plumlee. Ball left side. From deep, Hayward. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. And it's all knotted up.
Yeah, a quality shooter from beyond the arc. Can't let Hayward get room to fire from the corners.
Here's Roby. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Here's Collins. Collins with another miss. And here are the Hornets now. Washington inside. Bates Diop on him. Washington passes to Plumlee. From deep, Hayward. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Defensively, that's a lose-lose. You don't want to give Hayward that shot. He will bury it.
Vassell passes to Jones. 27 seconds left now in the first quarter. Vassell with it, picked up by Plumlee. Vassell can't get it to go.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Ball left side. From deep, Hayward. Jones grabs the board. It's tipped. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hornets out in front, leading by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
The Hornets with a lead.
And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons: a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
McDermott and Johnson are the forwards. Then it's Gorgie Jang. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Jones in at point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. And so he hits both. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Now here's Hayward. Rebounded by Johnson. Richardson against Washington. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
First team.
Here's Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
And no luck that time either.
You know, not only does Keldon Johnson bring your team scoring, he also is a great rebounder.
And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Charlotte, 4th.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Hayward against McDermott. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
The deceptive athleticism of Hayward catches defenders off guard. He can certainly throw it down.
Jones against Ball. Offensive board. Jang. Right side Jones. Tries yet again. Here's Jang. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Now one on Ball. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
And the first one at the line is good. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Rozier gets the bucket.
An improved shooter from downtown. Rozier has been consistent in adding this to his game over the years.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
San Antonio calls timeout. So for the Hornets, McDaniels is checked in for Washington, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Ball. Charlotte on D. Johnson finds Jones. Here's Jang. Puts up a 3. Williams grabs the board.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
It's McDaniels on the wing, covered by Johnson. McDaniels, that's good.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Ingles checked in for San Antonio. Oubre, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ball comes in for Bledsoe. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And it's Ball off the drive. Back to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Oubre. Over McDermott. And he can't bank that one in. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Johnson, beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You got to play up on Johnson. This is why. Look at that jump.
Rozier, the pass to Oubre. Outside for Rozier. Oubre, a screen on Richardson. Rozier finds Oubre. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Bates-Diop. Shoots over Hayward. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Can't get a much better look than that. Pirtle with an aggressive move.
And he lobs it up. Hayward outside. To the paint. Outside for Rozier. From deep. Counted from distance. Rozier's got 8.
Something Rozier has really worked on over the years. Now the defense must honor his shot.
Stolen by Rozier. Here's Ball. Soft touch off the glass. And now an 11-point Charlotte lead.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
So it's San Antonio now. The Hornets making their last shot.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Rozier, the pass to Williams. Back to Rozier. Ball against Richardson. Hayward for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Back to Vassell. Sinks that one from the post.
Aggressive play by Vassell in the paint. Getting himself a close-range shot.
Pirtle with the block. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Collins checked in. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Rozier. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And he's good on the second. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Outside, Williams. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, folks. With several other games going on around the league right now, let's catch you up on the action. The Magic battling in a close one against the Detroit Pistons, and still neck and neck there in the second quarter.
Both teams playing hard. Love the intensity.
All signs are it's going down to the wire.
And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Charlotte Hornets.
So far, the perimeter has been their turf. They look comfortable shooting from range. I mean, the defense is having a tough time chasing them off the arc.
Yeah, if you're going to let them live out there, that's a recipe for disaster.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, one of the stories here, Terry Rozier, man, is he getting it? Done today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steve Clifford. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Then it's Ball. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the center position. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Graham, can be an issue.
BA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Johnson. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Hey, the slam by Hayward.
6'8", it's easy to forget just how dangerous Hayward is with his ball handling.
San Antonio trailing here. About a minute played here in the second half. Knocks down the triple. Vassell's got 5 points.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Offensive rebound. Oubre finds Williams. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Ball no good.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. From deep, Johnson. They get it back. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. He's got 10.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Hurdle's got great hands.
Hayward for 3. Kept alive by Charlotte. Right side, Oubre. Tries again. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. And the Hornets lead by 5.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Like seeing the active hands of Hayward on defense, really using that gigantic wingspan of his to come up with steals.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Jang, he's checked in for Pirtle. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. Number 1, Charlotte. The Spurs, second.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
The Spurs have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. McDermott outside. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
That's really creating space for your team. Doug McDermott's ability to knock down that long distance 3 was beautiful.
Rozier outside. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Johnson passes to McDermott. And McDermott with a slam.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
For Charlotte, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Oubre. Oubre, a screen on Jones. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he makes a first. And Smitty, Greg Popovich, you'd play for him. His 27th season as coach of the Spurs. How many more you think he has in him?
Well, B.A., he's accomplished everything one could hope to in his career. I mean, he has 5 titles, B.A., most wins in NBA coaching history. Now he's just coaching for the love.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Ball. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Ball. And the Hornets lead by 4. San Antonio has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Vassell passes to Collins. And he banks in the layup. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
The Hornets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Oubre against McDermott. And Oubre gets it to go.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Vassell. He's got 5. On the wing, McDermott takes the 3. No good on the shot. And Charlotte going the other way now. Ball right side. Pass to Rozier. Over to the left wing. Ball against Vassell. Ball no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Roby. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Oubre with it. Now McDermott defending. Hayward outside. Pass to Ball. Launches it. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Richardson's checked in for McDermott. Here's Bates Diop, guarded by Hayward. Now Richardson. Collins a screen. This for the tie! And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Tie game in San Antonio. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Isaiah Roby out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Jones in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
They can't stop Jakob Poeltl pouring it in tonight.
Ball outside. Williams in the post. Covered by Poeltl. Hayward for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
On the wing, Richardson all alone. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Rozier with it. Richardson picks him up. The offensive rebound.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
They could have tied it up. That was a huge opportunity they missed.
4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Jang, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fourth 3. They get it again. And the dunk by Poeltl.
7 feet of style. Jakob Poeltl taking it upstairs for a stunning jam.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam capturing the moment. And it's Ball off the drive. And that one's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Johnson passes to Jones. Uneasy 2 on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And Ball gets it to go. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
And late in the game here, it's just as important to get stops. We'll see if either side is up to the task.
Hey, the slam by Hayward.
During his career, Hayward has really become more aggressive.
Outside Richardson lets it fly. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Poeltl against Williams. Oubre, a screen on Jones. Ball passes to Rozier. And stolen by Jones. Pass to Jang. Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Ball passes to Williams. Now Rozier. To take the lead. Up top, Oubre. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Pass to Pirtle. Down to Sell. And ball's over to help. And here's Richardson, guarded by Hayward. Richardson, the pass to Pirtle. The kick out to Richardson. The three is up. Connects from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 1.
He did not waver on his decision-making. Josh with the opportunity down the stretch.
Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Pirtle. Richardson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Shot from 16. Here's Vassell. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Devin rises to the challenge of the big moment and scores it.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Hayward against Johnson. Oubre, a screen on Vassell. Rozier. Tipped.
Great anticipation from Devin Vassell. Timed the shot perfectly.
Here's Johnson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. The Spurs have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And it's obvious how much Rozier loves coming up huge for his team, capable of nailing big-time shots.
Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Hayward outside. Three-pointer Rozier. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.